This month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month from Winterboro School.
Hey, we welcome Jaelyn Cross to our studio this morning. Jaelyn is our Star Student of the Month. She is a senior at Winterboro High School. And Jaelyn, good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Thank you for having taken the opportunity. We're glad for the opportunity to have you in with us this morning on an early start to your Wednesday. And Jaelyn Cross of Winterboro High School, where she's a senior, and she plans on going to Alabama A&M University. Tell us more about yourself this morning.
All right, so Mr. Abram, I am Jaelyn Cross, as you already know. Planning on attending Alabama A&M. I'm part of Winterboro High School's finest, or #exceptional. I'm also part of numerous clubs there. I am part of the FBLA. I'm part of FCA, student leadership. I'm part of the volleyball and the softball team. I'm also a football manager, and whenever they need me, I'm there.
Other than that, you're not doing anything?
Oh, yes,
wow.
Sir. I got a part-time job.
3 or 4 pages of stuff, girl.
Yes, sir.
What's so special about your senior year at Winterboro High?
The special part about my senior year at Winterboro High School is the moment that you and your classmates are finally bonding and having that family moment, that experience that you can't. It's a one-in-a-lifetime thing. You're not going to ever get your senior year back.
Now, you talk about your Winterboro family. What about your immediate family?
Well, my family is 5 of us. I'm sorry. It's me, my mom, my dad, my younger sister, and my older brother, who was in the military. We grew up in a fine home. My mother works for the state of Alabama. My dad, he has his own business. And I grew up with family morals. So we grew up in a well-made-up home. My parents worked hard for me. They'll give me the shirts off my back. Fantastic.
You're a self-starter.
Yes, sir. I am. A self-starter for me is I'm that type of person who wants to go out to the world, start on their own. I have that ignition of fire that makes me want to start on my own, and makes me also want to start that fire in others. It's like once you get get the flicking, and you start that fire once, you start it everywhere.
That's fantastic. Jaelyn Cross is a senior at Winterboro High School. She is our Star Student of the Month, and obviously you're pretty good at public speaking. I know that's something that's important to you.
Thank you. Well, this is actually my first time public speaking.
Well, you couldn't tell it.
Really? Thank you. I really appreciate it. I was kind of nervous at first, but then over time it got easy.
You like to collaborate with others in jump-starting programs and continuing with programs. Is that a part of, you think, of your leadership skills?
Yes, sir, of course, because I'm also outside of clubs at Winterboro High School. I'm part of the AKSM program. I'm part of the Talladega Chamber of Commerce. I also attend church at Joyful Noise in Sylacauga, not too far away from here. I'm a part of plenty of things, and we volunteer at just about any and everywhere. We always have the chamber luncheon at the Chaco for every year, and we're always there helping. You'll see me plenty around Talladega and sometimes around Sylacauga for the church.
So helping others just kind of comes naturally for you.
Yes, sir. I'm a people's person.
You are employed?
Yes.
And, that's a good trait to have as you get into adulthood.
Yes, sir. I work at Jack's Family Restaurant in Talladega, not the one in Sylacauga.
That's a good company to work for.
Yes, sir. I've been working there for 2 years, and I'm also a team leader. I've been working there for quite a while. My boss, he's now in the Sylacauga, and he's taught me how to bring up myself. At Jack's, it's more like a moral thing. It's family bond.
That's right. You got plenty of activities, all kind of sports you're involved in, and are you involved in softball now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm varsity softball, third baseman.
Third base?
Yes, sir, third base.
Can you stop a hard hit ball?
Oh, yes. That's my favorite.
Okay. And you assist with the basketball programs and the football programs, doing everything you can there.
Yes, sir.
In your clubs at the school, we talked about outside the school, but there's plenty of clubs that you're involved in at Winterboro High School too.
Yes, sir. I am. The clubs are amazing. Like I said, the Chamber of Commerce, the STEM program, we're everywhere. It's just more of something keeping me something to do. It's not, even though time is precious, I'm always somewhere doing something, helping others.
Jaelyn Cross is our Star Student of the Month. She's a senior at Winterboro High School. Jaelyn, who is somebody that's made a difference in your life? Maybe your go-to person. You know, maybe it's a family member, maybe it's someone at school or at your church. Who's one or two people who really impacted your life?
One or two people that has really impacted my life is Miss Marini Garrett at Winterboro High School. She was one of the people that impacted my life because without her, even though I have my parents at home, my mother, she also helped me come up as a young lady, learn how to take moral judgments and not judge others, become, humble. Just really learning how to grow up in society without having that hasty, come to school with a grouch on your face. Come to school, have a smile on your face. Start your day off right. And another person that really inspired me was Mr. Jesse Gable. Mr. Jesse Gable is my business education teacher. I'm really learning a lot. For me to go into business at Alabama A&M, speaking now is becoming a natural because I feel like I'm comfortable. I feel like I'm actually having a regular conversation with you right now. And out to the world, I just feel like I'm speaking with them as a regular conversation as well. And without Mr. Jesse Gable, I wouldn't feel comfortable. I'll still be in that shy, bundled up shell. I feel like I know everyone. He's just inspired me to become outspoken.
After graduation, you're headed to Huntsville to Alabama A&M, and what's going to be going on there?
Yes, sir. I'm attending there for their business program, and after that, as soon as I graduate, I hope to move to Sugar Land, Texas to start my business. I'll be partnering with my aunt. She has her own business, and it's like a mental health business, like when they have doctors and nurses go out to the homes and help out. So I'm becoming an auditor, so they need someone that's going to be there to keep track and make sure no one's, stealing from the people and make sure we have everything that's implemented and going to the right place and helping other businesses come together. And yes, I believe it's when I get my business started, I want to come back to Talladega, Alabama to help other businesses come off the ground as well, because not all businesses have to start big. You have to start small somewhere.
Well, we'll look forward to that, okay?
Yes, sir.
Jaelyn Cross is our Star Student of the Month. She's a senior at Winterboro High School. Jaelyn, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Mr. Davis.
It's an honor to have you. Jaelyn Cross is a senior at Winterboro High School, and she plans on going to Alabama A&M University to pursue her MBA. So we thank Jaelyn for being with us this morning. We've got more Daybreak just ahead, so don't go away.
This Star Student of the Month was brought to you by TV47. Tune in to Daybreak weekdays at 6:30 a.m. for your Star Student of the Month.